Over 40 traditional worshippers languish in Anambra detention without trial for 60 days on Governor Soludo's order. The report, signed by Intersociety's lead researcher and head, Emeka, stated that the detained individuals had been held in an illegal detention facility known as the State Militants Lion House in Oka, the state capital. Welcome back to Prospect Janet TV. Thank you for always having you here. If you're just joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. A new report by the International Society for Civil Liberties and the Rule of Law, Intersociety, has accused the governor of Anambra State, Governor Chukwuma Soludo, of unlawful detaining over 40 traditional worshippers for more than 2 months without trial. The report, signed by Intersociety's leader researcher and head, Emeka, stated that the detained individuals had been held in an illegal detention facility known as the State Militants Lion House in Oka, the state capital. The human rights organization criticized Governor Soludo's government for failing to uphold constitutional rights and legal due process. The organization stated Governor Charles Soludo and his government have failed a litmus test of being responsible. Human rights and freedom of religion or worship respecter government has lost legal and moral grounds to continue to detain without investigation, charge and trial of the over 40 detained traditional worshippers held illegally in an illegal detention facility, State Militants Lion House at Oka, for more than 60 days. Intersociety's report highlighted that the prolonged detention of the traditional worshippers far exceed Nigerian's constitutional limits of 24 to 48 hours or a maximum of 60 days if detained by law enforcement for offense carrying capital punishment. It argued that the governor lacks the legal authority to detain individuals in militant custodial of facilities through remand orders or holding charges. According to Intersociety, the detained individuals had been wrongfully accused of engaging in fetish and demonic religious practices and violent crimes, thereby subjecting them to public humiliation and danger. The report insisted that the arrested individuals, including notable figures such as Chigozie Nwago, Akwokoko, Tuwara Aka, Abuchi Ikechukwu Ukafo, and Chindu Nweze should be released unconditionally, as there is no valid legal case against them. Following the failure of Governor Charles Soludo-led government of Anambra State to ensure due processes and rule of law in the Eastern case, and having controversially labeled, lampooned, ridiculed, humiliated, and degraded them publicly, portraying them as those involved in fetish and demonic religious practices and violent crimes. In addition to exposing them to public ridicule and danger, the over 40 arrested and detained native doctors who have been legally detained without investigation and charge or court trial for over 60 days have no case to answer as it stands, and in the eyes of extant criminal laws and their procedures governed by Nigeria's 1999 constitution. Their lawyers and family members should take the advocacy notice of the above by rising to the occasion, the report noted, emphasizing that the detainees' right must be upheld. in accordance with the Nigerian Constitution. In addition to the controversial detentions, Inter-Society faulted Governor Soludo's reported imposition of a ban on open gospel preaching in the state. Inter-Society recalled that during a visit to Aquaj Markets in Onitsha in March, Governor Soludo announced that individuals found engaging in open-air evangelism would be arrested and fined 500,000. Inter-Society liked those actions to the Decor State Detention of Persons Decree 2 of 1984, enacted during Nigeria's military rule, which allowed for indefinite detention without trial. The organization stated Governor Charles Soludo had also on March 8, 2025, banned open gospel preaching in the state and imposed arrest and fine of 500,000 on those engaging in it. The governor made the ban during his recent visit to Okwonji Market in Onitsha. This above is also nothing short of a clear manifestation of the dictatorial and tyrant state detention of persons Degree 2 of 1984 of the Nigerian military's inglorious import. The organization has called for the immediate and unconditional release of the detained traditional worshippers, urging legal representatives and civil society groups to intervene. It further criticized Governor Soludo for what he described as a pattern of authoritarian governance, including restrictions on religious practice. As pressures mount on the Anambra state government, human rights advocates continues to demand justice and adherence to constitutional provisions regarding due process and freedom of worship. Okay. Nigerians who have reacted to this is, and they cannot disappear. And yet we have had relative peace in Anambra state. Isn't that a good development? Make them disappear. He is giving them time to disappear. These are reactions from Nigerians. This is very wrong. No Igbo protesting against this man really surprised me. Is this the kind of Biafra you all want? Soludo is just like Tinubu. High level of lawlessness. Soludo is acting like a man his girls want to kill because they will first make him run mad. He has forgotten that his party's mascot is native fowl, just like the ones traditionalists used in their sacrifice. Okay, these are some reactions from Nigerians. No, see, the thing is that they should be charged to court, and if they are found wanting, they should be jailed for what they did. Because according to the Anambra State Governor, these people, though the court have not said that, these people are the one, orchestrating kidnapping and all that in Anambra State by giving jars to those people, even all these money making people. They say that they give them, they fortify them, making these young boys to be doing bad things. And we also heard in a report that they confessed some of them that being involved in all these issues and all that. So make we not just quick go the react, but keeping them there without trial, it not make sense. If you charge them to court, if they are found wanting, they should go for it. But if they are not guilty for what they are being charged of, they should release them. You understand? They should release them. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Kindly drop your comments below the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Share this video. Let it go viral. Let Nigerians